Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me this morning. Now, I'm still in my dressing gown. I've just been doing my morning of teaching because I'm homeschooling my son during the lockdown. And my Charlotte Tilbury arrived, and I'll be doing my live at 1 o'clock. So this is going to be a short video for those of you that don't want to do the catch up, which is a long video or an hour long, but you just want to see the new products. So this is a very first impression, haven't even opened it yet, of 3 new products by Charlotte Tilbury. So first we have the Luxury Palette Quad in the shade, what's she calling this? Fire Rose. And then we have the Eyes to Mesmerise in Copper Sunrise and the Eyes to Mesmerise in Sunset Rose. Okay, so I'm just going to open those and I'll be right back. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is going to be a quick swatch video. If you want to see swatch comparisons, discussions, whatever, that will be on my live shortly. But this is intended, as I said, just for people that are considering purchasing and just want to look at swatches. So here is the palette in Fire Rose. Beautiful. I love this colour scheme. It does remind me a lot of Vintage Vamp, but it is slightly lighter. I love these kind of maroony purpley. It just gets me in the autumn mood. Okay, so let's swatch these colours and then I'll put a photo in between. So first we have the prime shade, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and so creamy. Oh, that is a lovely, beautiful rose gold. Look at that. Really creamy shade. Now, I take it back because I always say there's only so many prime shades you can do. But that is quite stunning. Okay, and then we have the enhanced shade. I'm assuming she's calling them Prime Enhance, Smoke, and Super Pop. Super Pop this time. Okay, so this is the enhanced shade. And I get really creamy. Why did I leave such a gap between them? That's not going to make it easy to photograph. Never mind. Okay, and then we have the smoke shade, which is a matte, beautiful kind of burgundy colour. There, now it actually looks redder than in the pan, which looks more burgundy, but I reckon you can build that up to a lovely burgundy. And then we have the Super Pop. Can't wait to try a Super Pop. So I'm interested, she's actually put a pop back. Can you see that? That is super indeed. Wow. Oh, I don't know whether the camera captures it, but it really does reflect the light. It is just, and yet the glitter particles, obviously there's glitter particles in there. Can you see? But they don't seem to be as chunky. I'm going to try and get a really close up from my other side of the camera shot of that so that you can see. There are glitter particles in it, but it just doesn't look as though it's going to kind of break off and leave all those chunky glitter things across your face. So I'm just going to take a photo of that and a photo of that, and I'll be right back and we will swatch the 2 new Eyes to Mesmerise. Okay, I can't wait to try this on in my live. Now, I'm just going to put here a little screenshot of the virtual try-on of this palette, which almost put me off it. I'll just put that here. So I nicknamed this palette Fiery Eyes to Sneezer Ties. Although Rebecca suggested allergize, which was even better, Fiery Eyes to allergize. Because it really didn't sell the palette to me. And I'm hoping that when I try it on in my live, it's going to look a bit better than that. So let's move on to the two new eyes to mesmerise, shall we? Okay, so just so you can see, I have not dipped my little paws in it so far. This is Sunset Rose, and I'm just going to put that on my arm. I've wiped off the other swatches as best I can. Ooh. So there we have it. Now, Charlotte described this on her website as a rose undertoned copper, and I thought, well, how's that different to rose gold? A pink toned copper. But I kind of see it now because it is darker than rose gold. It's like a darker form of rose gold. Let me just spread that out a bit more. There we go. I didn't rub off my swatches very well. I apologise for that. So that is Sunset Rose. And then we have the new Copper Sunrise. Now I'm wondering if this is actually more like her new colour chameleon that she brought out in the advent calendar, but I will check that when we do the live. So this is the copper one. Oops, let me just spread that over a little bit more. So there we have it. Those are the two shades, and so that one is called Copper Sunrise. So they're actually, I thought, again, the swatches on the website didn't do these any favours because they look quite similar to rose gold and star gold, but actually close up they don't look anything like that. And Stacey was showing me her virtual try on of these shades, and she said that looked very yellow on her, but actually it doesn't in real life. I will put a swatch of these now coming up, and also you'll see my virtual try on, and then later on in the live you'll see my actual try on. Okay, so let's just do that now. And actually, before I go, I've just thought it would be really helpful if I put an eyes to mesmerise on each eye so that you can see the difference. So let's just do that now, because I can always take that off before my live. So this one is the Copper Sunrise, and I'm going to just put a little bit on this lid. That is really pretty. I wonder how similar that looks to the rose gold. So that is the Copper Sunrise. And then I'm actually going to put the virtual try-ons next to this picture so that you can see the difference between the virtual try-on and the actual try-on. So I'll leave it out of the previous section and put it here. And that's really pretty too. It is like a dark rose gold. But as you turn your head, you can see you've got that kind of deeper copper brown to the background. So that one, just make sure I've got some around the line there. So that one is Sunset Rose. I'll just put a picture of that here, and I'll put it next to the virtual try on so that you can see the difference, and I'll be right back. So I'm off to wash this off my face. I hope that's been helpful. Just also to show you that this is the pattern on the front of the quads. And for you collectors out there that have bought so many of her recent things, just a little note of interest. Not a huge thing, but you'll notice that on her recent designs, she's had the colours on the side of the box, which if you keep the box is actually very helpful. But I've noticed that on this one, she hasn't done it. Nothing there. So that's very interesting why they've stopped that, because actually I think that is helpful if you keep them in the boxes, because you can kind of store them that way and you can see the colours. But who knows why that's been stopped. Same kind of packaging, but not got the colours on the side. Anyway, that's just for interest. I will see you all at 1 o'clock. I better go and upload this quickly. There won't be a lot of editing in it, but I hope you'll excuse me. All right, take care. See you all soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.